What was the general feeling after game one?
Uh, it was kind of mixed. We knew we had a really good chance to get the game one on the road and kind of mess it up on our own. A lot of turnovers, a lot of offensive rebounds at the end, and I feel like we kind of gave it away. So it was from that aspect we were not happy, but we've seen the way we can play when we're at our best. We've seen what we can do, and there's a lot of positive stuff we can take away from the game one.
You got this matchup with Nikola, and it got really physical. There's one time you drew an offensive foul. Next play, he gets an offensive foul drawn on you. What's it like dealing with his not just his physicality, but just the fact that I'm not want to say he's flopping, but he's very theatrical with the contact that he draws.
For me, it's fun going against one of the best players in the league. It's fun. It's physical. I like physical matchups, and he always brings it. He plays hard every possession. He's physical, and it's a big challenge for me. So it's been fun.
How do you stay poised in the heat of all that?
I don't know what to tell you. It's not a big problem for me.
So among the players, what's your discussions about all the turnovers? How do you guys sort of talk to each other about that?
There's not much to say. We all know where we made mistakes. There was a lot of unforced turnovers. A lot of them were forced by them. They played really well after that first quarter. So we all know we got to be better. We can't turn the ball over that much. So there's not much we can say to each other. We all know what's at stake. We all know where we messed up. So I'm sure everyone will be better next year.
So you guys made an effort to get you the ball early. You got 8 in the first quarter, the first 4 or 6. Is there anything they did to kind of slow down maybe what you guys had working as far as getting the ball?
In the beginning they were kind of blitzing the pick and roll, and that's where we got into a lot of our stuff, where we were making where we were getting some easier looks, and then later on they kind of they weren't in a blitz as much, but I don't know. For my first points were first 8, 4 was offensive rebounds. One of them was a drop off. One of them was a ATL that we ran, but it was just in the flow of the game. I wouldn't say it was designed, but a lot of that stuff is going to be there during the series. So just got to be smart and take advantage of it.
I know that you like to be unselfish, get guys on the short roll coming from the baseline, but it feels like a lot of those opportunities you were also pretty open to take a shot as well.
Yeah.
How are you balancing whether to? Because I feel like they'll anticipate those in the passing lanes, kind of change them.
Yeah. I'm going to be in a lot of spots where I have to make the decision playing 4 and 3, and it's all about being patient and reading that low man. He steps up, make that pass to a corner cutter. If not, finish with my floater or try to go and dunk it. So I think there was few possessions where I could have shot it, and I was looking to pass it, but definitely got to be more patient and be more aggressive to go finish.
How much of things are mental when it comes to being in a playoff atmosphere?
A lot. You got to be locked in at all times. There's no possessions off. You got to go hard. The game slows down so much, and it's all about mismatches, and you just got to be locked in into all coverages. It's way different than a regular season. You have so many coverages, and you got to be focused on a lot of things at the same time. So there's a big mental aspect.
Ty said that he thought Kawhi didn't get aggressive enough against their coverages. in the time that he's been back this season, was this kind of, I'm not gonna say the worst game that you've seen him play, but is it the most tepid you've seen in terms of his aggression down the stretch of a game where he's not able to kind of be as aggressive as you guys would like to see?
I don't know. Kawhi's always looking to make a right play, and he's always going to try to make the right play. So sometimes that might be a pass, sometimes that might be a shot, but he's a big time player who makes big time plays, and I'm sure he knows what he did well, what he didn't, and I'm sure he's going to make adjustments on his own and be better in a game too, like we all are.
When you look at last one of the last two games you guys played with the Warriors in this one, obviously everyone tries to put mismatches, but it seems like Norman and Boogie have been guys that they try to kind of attack more than others. How from a team defensive standpoint can you cover for each other more? Where I think in the second half, like against the Warriors, you guys did a much better job. Like how can you guys adjust to that versus letting guys kind of play one on one?
I mean, it's not a simple. There's not a simple answer to it. It all depends who's going at them, where they're going at them. So first of all, we got to be better one-on-one, and we shouldn't be switching it as easy. Sometimes we should try to keep the matchup, but if we get to those situations, we got to be better one-on-one, and then everyone else got to be focused where that one-on-one is taking place, where we can help from what our rotations and stuff. But yeah, there's not a simple answer. It all depends on a matchup, who's going at them, where, and who's on the floor for them, who's on the floor for us, who we can help off of from. So there's more to it than just one simple answer.
Thanks.
Yep.